There is no doubt that over the last several years, the reputation of Disney has taken a nosedive, especially when it comes to families. And a lot of it's based on the crap that Disney's been putting out. A lot of it is also based on Disney's decision to wade right into the culture war. And the side they took, most families didn't like it because, quite frankly, people just want their kids to be entertained. They don't want them watching propaganda. And over the last few years, we have seen box office failure after failure for Disney when it comes to what used to be their bread and butter, their animated movies, their family-friendly animation that everybody used to like. Not so much anymore. And although you've had a couple hits like Moana 2 and Inside Out 2, sequels to 10-year-old properties, everything else they've put out during that time span has failed epically. Whether it's Lightyear, whether it's Strange World, whether it's Elio, whether it's Wish, it has been one bomb after another. And now Netflix, of all places, is showing you just how poorly Disney's performing in comparison. 3 lessons Pixar should learn from Kpop Demon Hunters after Elio's box office flop. Now, this was written in June, when Kpop Demon Hunters, a PG-rated animated Netflix movie, started really making waves. A lot of people started watching it. And now it's gone on to become the most popular movie Netflix has ever released with 236 million views. The most popular Netflix film of all time. And that was before, a few months later, when it had a 2-day theatrical run that essentially made the same as Elio's opening weekend in less than half the theaters. Box office, Kpop Demon Hunters sings to estimated 17 to 18 million in first theatrical win for Netflix. And by the end of the weekend, it was actually estimated close to 19.2 million. Keep in mind, this was for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday for Kpop Demon Hunters. And listen, I didn't go watch this. I don't think that I'm the target demographic personally, but a lot of people that have liked it, they've enjoyed it, they've showed it to their kids, people are having fun. And the sing-along that was released in theaters, the target for that is the people who have already probably watched it 5 times. And they still showed up in droves. Released in only 1,700 theaters, not a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, traditional weekend, no. Saturday and Sunday. That's it. Compare that to Elio, Disney's latest box office bomb, whose opening weekend was $20 million. Almost effectively the same. Over a 4-day weekend in 2,000 more theaters than Kpop Demon Hunters. And this is just showing you how far this company has fallen. And when you have people like Snoop Dogg making headlines for talking about Lightyear and talking about how he's scared to take his kids to Disney movies now because he just wants to be able to eat popcorn, maybe take a nap, and let his kid be entertained. But instead, he has to answer questions about the gay propaganda that they're shoving into these movies for children. Now, Netflix, certainly not without sin when it comes to propaganda-filled entertainment. However, they have a wide variety of shit. They got a lot of different shit, thousands and thousands and thousands of different titles on their streaming service. But to have something that is geared towards, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, rated PG like Kpop Demon Hunters, that took the world by storm and took the box office by storm, #1 at the box office, made as much as Elio in less than half the theaters in only 2 days. It really goes to show you how weak it is right now. And there's a multitude of reasons behind this. And with some of the reports we've seen surrounding this stuff, it does sound like executives at Pixar who came in and said, hey, no, you can't make Elio a 9-year-old gay kid. You can't put that shit in there. You can't do that anymore. We've lost too much money. But when you see Strange World's complete and total flop, Wish, the 100th anniversary they put out for Wish, complete and total box office flop and failure, you see how Disney animation is struggling across the board, whether it's Walt Disney Animation Studios, whether it's Pixar. They've lost their way, and more importantly, they've lost the trust of their audience. They've lost the trust of families, and they're looking at other places. They're going to other places for their entertainment, which might be why this movie ends up being the biggest Netflix movie of all time. And now so many places, whether you're looking at Universal, what they're doing with some of their franchises, whether it be Mario, whether it be the Minions stuff, the Despicable Me franchise, whether it be what they're coming out with Shrek, hopefully that's not an abomination, but even the Puss in Boots Last Wish, things like this, big successes, people are going to other places because they can't trust Disney anymore. And quite frankly, they have no one to blame but themselves. They are the ones who decided to plant a flag in the culture war, who decided to push against traditional family values. And it turns out, when you tell your core audience, the ones who are deciding to bring their kids there, to go fuck themselves, sometimes it doesn't go very well. That's what Disney's done, and that's what they're now fighting against. And you can see they're getting beat over and over again at their own game by other players. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.